How you doing, Cornish? Just setting up and hanging out today, just relaxing. My legs are sore. My head, not a headache though, so I'm doing pretty good. Had a bear last night. I heard some thumping around by the cabin. Went out to check it out, and it was just a cub. I didn't get too close. The second I saw it was a little cub, I like, okay, no, not today. I'm not scared of black bears or anything, but if it's a cub, not going near it. Nope, nope, nope. Back up slowly, go inside, shut the door, forget whatever way I ever saw. It was a bear cub, which means the mama was right around somewhere. That bear stole my lentils. I was using it for storage. It got into the actual structure. Stole my bag of lentils and my margarine. I don't care about that. It got my lentils. And oh my goodness, that mama bear had to have been huge. So I walked around the area this morning, and Moose is a pretty medium sized dog. There was a pile of poop at the back of my neighbor's place over here. It's still there. We're not going to go see the poop, but behind right there, it was as big as my dog. The poop was. No, 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 that's okay. But other stories. Oh my God, we got to get rid of the organizer. We really have to get rid of the organizer from here. That's a really good sound idea. I might do that. And hello, Nicola. Oh my goodness. As I'm saying, we were talking about it yesterday. Some new people showed up yesterday, and we've really got to get rid of. We really got to get rid of the organizer. It's I didn't leave them though. They're not coming onto my plot, and they were thinking about just coming and parking on the driveway. Their camper's too big to do that. They're stuck where they are for a little bit. I sat with them. I got up at like 8 in the morning, walked over there for 9:30, and sat down with them. I brought my instant coffee. I have instant coffee and regular coffee. I don't have any regular coffee left. You want me to throw it or not, Moose? Right by the train tracks. So where I am, it borders Crown land. Where I first set up when I first got here was Crown land. You're allowed to camp there for up to 20 days. I was there for 3 days when I first got here. That's where they set up for now, and they're going to be there for a bit. I went over to see them. We made coffee and talked, and chances are the organizer isn't going to be around for a bit. So we went through all of their paperwork together. Um, and we found out what plot is theirs. Luckily, it states what plot number is theirs, and I think it's 372, which really sucks for them because I'm 358. It means there's the driveway here that goes all the way down and then stops. And my buddy's place. So on one side is my buddy Corey. On the other side is the prepper Chaz. He hasn't been up for a while, and he is 370. So 372 is the plot right next to him to the left. You cannot access that plot. There is no road going to that plot. That plot is not even cleared out at all. It's a thicket, like really older growth trees that are like 50, 60 feet high. I can't wrap my arms around kind of big trees. That's what they got sold with no access. Like they're gonna have they're the only way they're gonna access it is they're gonna have to go drive to the end of the road, drive on a Chaz's plot, go around his shed, and then cut. They're gonna have to cut right into it and build a spot back there themselves with a chainsaw. That's the only way they're getting on their plot. But he sold them a plot to live on right now that they cannot access. It's not the swampy one. Luckily for them, it's not the swampy one. What they got is better. It's just there's no access to it. So they have no idea what's going on. They've got their contracts, and the organizer is currently probably still sitting in jail because it's a weekend. Go for it. And my dog wants to play tug. Get it. Go on. Get it. Come on, get it. 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 Go get it. You want to play tug or not? Okay, I'll play fetch with you. Go get it. So they're on the train. Well, they're right where I was originally for a bit. And they've got not just the one RV. So they've got the RV that literally you drive. It's a bigger one. It's huge. What am I saying? It's an older one, but it runs. A family of four can live in it. Plus, they have the trailer to go with it. I have an additional trailer being towed by a car, and so they're right by the train tracks for at least 20 days. Then they have to leave, but they got sold a spot they can't even access. I don't know what I'm going to be cooking tonight. I'm waiting for the 22nd. When I get paid, I'm going to have meat. But I'll probably eat a full bag of snap peas and make a lentil soup for dinner tonight. I don't mind it though. I like the lentils. So when I was talking to them down there, I know where their spot is. It's actually one of the ones that were marked last time when Chaz was here. So I'm waiting for them to finish their lunch, get back from town, and we're gonna walk down there together to see what we can do. Because I know what spot's theirs. They've got their contract. I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna have to text Chaz to tell him that we're gonna have to go past his lot. We're gonna have to drive on it a little bit, but we're gonna go dig in, see how much we're gonna have to cut out to get him in there today or within a week or two. Cut some trees down with the chainsaw and build them a small little area that they can bring both of their campers in and work on the land themselves, because they're not doing anything now. They said they're gonna have to pick up a chainsaw or two. I don't mind bringing mine and giving a couple hours worth of help. But they really got screwed on this one. They really, really got screwed. He's selling them as accessible plots that you don't have to do any work on when, you know, it ain't accessible. So I still have the plot map and everything. I feel bad for them. I feel really bad for them. They've got two young kids. Not young, but like 12, 10 and 12 ish. And like just they need to be able to get in there so they can register for the bus pickup. I don't have it today. I'm fantastic. I'm actually fantastic. Yeah, besides that, yeah, I went outside last night because I heard some thumping around at the cabin there, and it was just a cub at the cabin, but the mama must have come out and checked out what's there because they destroyed my water jug, one of my water jugs. Like they chewed off the bottom, stole a bag of lentils, and there you can see exactly where he carried the bag because you can see a streak of lentils that go from the cabin down the steps, then right across the yard, right behind my neighbor's place, and then the bag, I guess, finally empties out. Are you gonna let me throw it or not? Drop it. Hello, Jay. Go get it, Moose. Yeah, I figured just do a nice little hang on today. I got sunshine, I got power, the solar's charging, it's running off the camper right now, everything is working beautifully. This little dog is being a shit, but when is she not? Oh, Moose! Why? I had just spent hours cleaning you up last night, and within 15 seconds of playing fetch, you're covered in burrs again. You know how much you hate getting brushed? Stop running into the woods. Stop running into the grass where you know you're gonna get the burrs on you. You were feeling so soft and cuddly. Mm, he's selling it as a cleared lot. I don't think he can really sue anybody. It's wouldn't be worth suing him over $5,000, man. It'd cost more money to bring him to court than they would recoup. It's unfortunate but true. Yeah, the Bears don't really frequent it. I think it's just a one-off. Like they're now adventuring around because the wolves are gone. So first it was wolves. They have been relocated. Now it's bears. Next it's going to be moose. But yeah, that's it. You guys want to go see piles of bear poop? I could go take you there. It's really disgusting. Yeah, it was a cub and a mama definitely just passing through. They're eating what they can, where they can, when they can. It's that time of year. It's they're trying to fatten themselves up for winter. I'm trying to fatten moose up so when I get that cold patch at night, there's going to be that 1 week in the winter where I run out of everything, and I'm very fortunate. I've got a nice chubby fat moose ready to eat right here. There's my emergency winter rations. I shall even make a nice pillow when she's skinned and after she's been eaten. A very soft throw pillow, I think, should make. Or some nice gloves and a sock or two, or maybe a scarf or a hoodie. Nice little hat, a moose hat. She got huge, right? Bump, 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 bump. She's used to my harassment. Say hi. Say hi, Moose. Yeah, no, they got all the mushrooms and the blueberry. Yeah, but who cares? They were here first. I don't know what that is, but she's a mutt. I like her face. She's cute, and she's plotting something. Can you see the moose? Moosey Moo, come here. Good job. Drop it. Good girl. Go get it. Moosey Moo, come here. Bring it back. I'll throw it again. Come on. Not much. Just playing fetch with the dog, hanging out in the afternoon today. Probably gonna have to. I got nothing to do today, really. I was hoping to get. I was hoping one of the neighbors would come ask me for help or to do something, but nobody showed up today. That's why I don't know of it. She's doing something. Here she comes. Every time, lays down in the shade for a second to chomp it, and then she'll start running towards me within a couple seconds. Come here, Moosey Moo. I'll throw it again. Bring the toy. Drop it. And launch it. Bring it here, Moose. Come on, Moose. I think her inner voice has to sound like Peter Griffin for some reason. 100%. I think she sounds like Peter Griffin. Yeah. Just the way she prances. Yeah, no, 100. But as I'm saying, those new people, they don't know what kind of trouble they're going to be in for now. So it is what? It's September 14th right now. Yeah, it is September 14th. Oh my goodness. Hey, Garo. Yeah, no, getting. It's she's got a weird body. She's got the Dachshund body, but it's been supersized because the Australian Shepherd in her. So she looks all frumpy. See? Oh yeah, no, she is huge and upside down. Ugh. Go get it, Moose. Yeah, no. So as I'm saying, those new people, they've got themselves into a lot of trouble and they don't even know it. They have very limited time now. So they can only stay there for 20 days. So in the next 20 days, we're gonna have to do a cut into their area there, and I'm not doing the whole thing. I'll help mark it out, do some tree cutting, show figure out where they're gonna have to go. But that's their job, not mine. I'll help when and where I can. That I can't promise any more than that to them. So they'll have until that'll probably take them until October 5th. So they'll be in there by October 5th. That gives them 25 days to get all of their winter prep done before the winter hits. And there's a lot of snow here. There's going to be days where they can't get in or out. Plus, they're going to have to find a place to park their cars, start supplying up, get their wood, prep the innards of their camper for warmth. They don't have a wood burning stove yet, and they only have two small bottles of two things of propane for their campers. They're going to have to really plot pathways and put snow blocks on the pathways so the drifts don't take it over. And yeah, they're in a lot of trouble. They've come up way too late. Plus, they didn't even know where their plot was. Believe it, Toronto, like the not Toronto, but like Toronto, the GTA. A lot of people up here like who get away are from the GTA. Myself, Ithamar, Jason, Kim, Mike. A lot of people are from the GTA. Yeah, oh, she does love the snow. It was there were like still 6 feet worth of snow when I first got her. Heck, I got her what April 5th, April 8th. I got her. May, June. There was still snow at the end of May, so she had with me. She got February, March, April, and May to play in the snow, and then June hit and all the green happened. She loved the snow a lot. Yeah, I'm torturing you, aren't I? Aren't I? Aren't I? Puppy butt. Bah, I got you still. Yeah? You want to go for a run? You want to go for a run? Go for a run. Greater Toronto area. We call it the GTA. Toronto encompasses like a couple dozen districts. Like there's the city of Toronto, like the downtown core. There's Scarborough, East York. Sorry, there's Scarborough up here, East York, which goes right down to the beaches. The city of Toronto, North York, Peel, York Region, Richmond Hill, Markham, Mimico, um, and Mississauga, and Markham. That's the GTA. And after Scarborough, that's when the Greater Toronto area breaks, and that becomes the other smaller towns like Whitby, Oshawa, Peterborough. But those are so far away from the GTA. Eventually, it'll all be amalgamated. Toronto's growing. Toronto's a city of 6 million. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm throwing the Avada Kedavra stick. Come here, Moose. I can't throw it if you don't give it to me. I thought so. Yeah, Mississauga. Toronto is a big town, but in all honesty, the only real selling points and interesting parts of Toronto are a couple of the malls, like the downtown York Mills Mall, or Chinatown is pretty cool. The beaches like Cherry Beach, Woodbine Beach, the Bluffs. The theater district is pretty cool. The downtown core, like the CN Tower and the Rogers Center, is pretty cool as well. And maybe the old the brewery district. That's pretty much it. Besides that, Toronto kind of blows. And if you're into it, Church Street, but that's all prostitution. And the university. Church Street is like great. Young and Church is also right where Ryerson University is, but it's also notorious for prostitution. License? What do you mean license? I'm not allowed to drive anymore. I, in fact, used to being able to operate a tower crane. They take shit away from you when you start having seizures, especially uncontrollable seizures. Not allowed to drive a car. But if you're talking like a hunting license or a fishing license, yes, I have one. Hey, Tech, how you doing? Yep, ladies of the night. Which, it is actually legal in Canada. Just the street work isn't legal. So street walking isn't legal. Brothels aren't legal, but prostitution is legal in Canada. Same with pimps are illegal. But if I wanted to post an ad online and sell myself, perfectly legal in this country. I wouldn't do it. It's icky. Go get it. Shit. Yeah, no, it happens to a lot of people. It is what it is. But I'm here. Everything I need. I can have access to. I can get a ride to town when I need it. Yeah, I don't think I make enough money anyways. Like, what could I charge? Like $20 an hour? I don't think anybody's paying me $300 an hour for some of that work, unless they're like really freaky people. Oh, they still have those. They still have those newspapers with those advertisements in them. And it's just they're not so subtle about it. They tell you exactly what they're selling in it. With the I thought it's like the Penny Saver. It's the free paper of Toronto. They call them the personals ads. Good morning, Morts. There's the dog. Drop it. Go get it. Are you tired yet, Moose? I'm tired of throwing it. This dog could go do that forever. Oh, goodness me. That's my trail. This is one of my main walking trails. It goes, it extends way to the backwoods behind me. I'll show you where it goes. So it goes from the front of my lot to my camper to down here, right up to where I'm sitting. It keeps going behind here into the woods. It stretches from here to the left, then through the old graveyard, back, then all the way back through this way to the backwoods, all the way up here, stretches all the way through here to the high hills over there. My trail now, I work on it as I collect wood for dinners and whatnot. I do a little bit here, I'll do a little bit there while I collect wood and whatnot. I said wood and whatnot a lot now. What? Not wood? Huh? Right now it stretches about 4 kilometers long. I've been working on that trail since I first got up here. Ugh. Dude's tech, same here. The Harvey. In fact, it was a Harvey's as well. It was a Harvey's. Right on O'Connor. Right near where O'Connor Bowl used to be, where the bowling alley. Mom, in fact, my kid I went to school with, his parents own that O'Connor bowling alley. It's now condominiums. But yeah, right across from Peak Freens, there's a Harvey's. Peak Freens is a cookie store, and used to do the same damn thing there because they're everywhere there. Or you can go if you really want to go see something wild in Toronto. Go to right near where Ryerson University is, Yonge and Church area. There is a Harvey's there that they have quaintly named Hooker Harvey's because it's open 24 hours, and if you go in there past 11 o'clock, you can see all the girls that have been working all night. I walk down the trails. I bring my saw with me. If there's a tree in the way, I cut it down. I only like to cut the dead trees. If it's a live tree, I'll go around it and make my trail by foot. And a trail like this is made by walking. Like if you just mow a patch in there and you never walk the trail, it'll just overgrow. But if you walk the trail maybe once or twice a week, it compacts the earth and it looks like this. All my trails are made by all the miles and miles I've put on my feet through them and the dog. Right now, if I go from here, it winds through all the backwoods. It's about 2 kilometers from this point here, winding through the woods. There's a grove of sugar maples over that way, And then that's one where I left off building it. I stopped there, working on the trail there. I got to that point in July, mid July, and then I just kept going. So from here is my home is right there. I can come out here and right on this spot. I like to have a fire sometimes. My fire pit's like right behind me, right there. That's one of my fire pits. The other one's right in front of the cabin that I've been building. There's another one in front of my camper. Then in about 50 feet that way behind me, I built a spot to have a campfire and a camp out if I ever feel like it. You go down the trail for about 500 meters. There's another small clearing I made with a fire pit in it where I stayed a couple nights because I built it. I wanted to have some campsites through here. Same thing with you go another kilometer. There's another campsite I built that I've used. If you go to the grove of maple trees, there's one right in the center of it. Then you keep going up the hill. At the end point where I finished off at about the 4 kilometer mark, there is another small campsite I've built amongst some fir trees, some pine trees. Um, I'll let you guess if I've always walked barefoot when I'm outside. Take a guess. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't wear shoes hardly ever, unless I've got to go onto the dirt road or go into town. I don't wear my shoes. Even going through the woods, barefoot feels so much nicer. In fact, I just wear the same. I'm here on my property. I don't bother anybody. I just wear the same thing all the damn time. Let it fade out. Looks like crap. But if I go to town with the neighbor, I change the clothes. I've got some clothes that I go to town with where I look respectable. I don't look like a crazy bushman, I guess you'd call it. Got a nice plaid shirt and some jeans I go into town with. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody should meet their end like that. That's a damn shame. Not that I'm trying to get political. Does Moose want me to throw her toy? I can't throw it if you don't give it to me, Moose. Hey, that's my hand. You want this or not? Do you want it? Do you want it? Go get it. So, how do I dispose of garbage? Honestly, I've got a burn pit. I burn a lot of my garbage, all the cardboards and stuff, and gets. I save the cardboards for fire starting. The plastics. I'll be honest with you. I've got a burn pit. I burn it. I don't breathe it in, and it's not the best thing. You shouldn't. But up here, there's no other option. If it is waste, like food waste, I've got a compost pit back there. If it's like cans, I'm collecting all my cans, crushing them down, and there's a spot where I can take the tin cans back and there you only get like 5 cents a can. Well, even less than that. It's by the pound. You'll get a dollar or something for like 10 pounds, 5 pounds a pound. But I collect all the cans over the next year, bring it all in. Well, it's worth something when it's finally worth something. And yeah, you slowly just collect it, but not too much garbage. Any plastic gets burned, and food waste gets thrown in the compost. Oh, Nicola, next year there's a plan. I'm gonna have a greenhouse, and we figured out what stopped my vegetables from growing this year. It was a combination of the cold and the water, but the earth itself is too rich. There's too many nutrients in the earth that whoa, they're too nutritious for all the everything. So there's stuff that hampers something to grow, and stuff in it that hurts the other plant, and it just stops it from growing. So next year I'm gonna be getting some soil and building a proper greenhouse. But just doing the gardening directly with the earth that I've got, that's way too rich, isn't going to happen. Right, Moose? Say hi. Say hi, Moose. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, you're a dog. She smells so good. Say hi, Moose. There's the moose. There's the moose. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, you can go free. I'll throw your toy. I can sew. I can knit. Yes. Good drop. Drop it. Oh, Moose is a funny one. Go get it. Now she's got it. She'll take her little rest in the shade until she's called. Hey, Moose, come here. Bring the toy. Now that she's been beckoned, she will come with a smile on her face, and then she'll drop it. Drop it. And then she'll go after it again. Yeah, she came back to her trip ended, lasted a good 18 hours. She got super cuddly, didn't want to leave my side. Now she's just back to her bouncy self. Well, actually, I'm working on doing a couple things for getting some T-shirts and stuff printed of the Moosey Moo crew. But yeah, that'd be kind of neat to put a coat on her. But she's not much of a shedder either. Like, she's got the undercoat and everything, but she's not much of a shedder. Are you tired yet, Moose? Go get it again. I've already got it mostly ready to be built. I've collected all the wood to do the smoker, and it's for the smokehouse. Legit, it's not even a full day's build. All I do is plant some 4 poles in the ground and then throw these slabs up right around it. No nailing in, no nothing. It'll be like a half an hour's worth of work. There's nothing to really show off. Again, putting boards up. That's it. I don't think she's gonna need it. She's built for the cold. Like, she was born in during February up here. She's already lived through the coldest weather imaginable. Heck, I've had her outside in minus 25, minus 30 when she was a little itty bitty baby puppy. She was fine. She loved it. You really, are you done? Or do you want me to throw it again? Jeeps. Sit. Oh, not much. Just bothering a puppy. Just an afternoon hangout because we can. But I think I'm going to call this one a quits. Got to go fill up my water jug, bring her in, maybe watch a movie or something today. Don't know what movie yet, but I'll find something to watch. If you guys want to support the channel, you could give me a couple thumbs up on the videos. A comment helps too. Uh, there's also, trying not to plug it too much, but there's a donation link in my bio for the PayPal. Not necessary, I'm doing okay, but I'm going to be doing a big supply run on the 22nd. So extra stuff has helped. I'm going to get more and more winter supplies, but not necessary. I'm heading in with the puppy. She says bye-bye. Right, Moose? Moose? Right? Yeah. We're going to head in and watch a movie. You guys take care. Bye-bye.